Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lulu La Vida. And today we're going to have Christmas cookies. These are my Christmas cookies, Lulu La Vida cookies. So we're going to have a very easy recipe, and I'm going to go ahead and give you step by step the ingredients. So here we're going to go ahead and add 2 sticks of butter. Make sure they are unsalted butter, right? So we're going to go ahead and add that, and then we're going to do this one here, put it at a low speed. Okay, we're gonna add 2 eggs. I'll go ahead. Remember, guys, I always have the ingredients in my description. We're gonna have two teaspoons of vanilla extract. We're gonna have 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and make incorporate these ingredients, make them soft. See if you gotta stop it, remove it with your spatula, and continue to get this process until you get the butter, in pieces, so it could be easier to incorporate your flour to your bowl. Okay, so we're looking at this. This is kind of like the consistency we want, and now we're gonna do our. You're gonna sift your flour. Okay, I always sift my flour. It just gives me the result that I'm looking for when I'm baking. So, and remember, I never wash my tool. I always go ahead and just since they're dry ingredients, there's really no residue, so I just put it away, and that's the way I was shown when I took some baking classes. So here we go. We put all our flour in there and we sift it. I mean, this is an easy recipe. You can make it more complex or add ingredients you want, but to me, they're simple Christmas cookies that we're just gonna decorate. So see, our flour is sifted. Now we go ahead and start blending those, and then just don't do it too fast. And then we go ahead. The last ingredients will be the flour. I don't know if I told you guys, but for flour, you're gonna do 3 1/4 cups of flour, and then for the sugar, you're gonna do 1.5 cups of sugar. So we have the our ingredients here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get some saran wrap. And what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and get all our flour, our cookie dough, and we're gonna get it in this saran wrap, and we're gonna put it all together, and then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours. Yeah, because right now our butter is softened and it's harder to mold, put your cookies together. So when you're working with a cool cookie mix, it's better and it's easier, to get your the shapes you're looking for. So preferably a minimum of 2 hours. Okay, if you have it in there longer, it's okay, or you can prep it in advance like I do. I make a batch of at least 4 to 6. So in this case, I'm having a cookie party for my kids and their girlfriends. See, and we all get together in the table. We clean up our table, and then what we're doing once the cookie has been chilled for at least 2 hours, we go ahead and start making the cookies into shapes, whatever we have here. I'm doing some keto cookies. So mine, it's harder to put in shape, but I'm working with that. So here's all the stuff we use, all the different decorations, and I also have the recipe for the icing when I'm going to give you next. But see, this is the way you do it. You put a little flour, that way it doesn't stick at the bottom, and then at the end, we're going to go ahead and bake our cookies. So I'm going to continue with the recipe. So once you have that chilled, you go ahead and work your cookie dough and you make it with shapes, right? Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and preheat your oven at 400. And then you're going to put your cookie sheets in there from 6 to 8 minutes. Okay. Then once you take them out, you make them cool off. And then at this point, you're going to start you're doing your decorations with that crazy sweaters. We had all kinds of decorations. See? So let me give you guys the icing recipe that to me is the easiest icing recipe ever. What you need for icing is going to be powdered sugar and milk. So what you do, you get 1 cup of powdered sugar and 1 tablespoon of whole milk. You mix that up, and you want the consistency to be something like Elmer's glue. And then at this point, you add food coloring, whatever color food you have. You can mix your red and yellow to get orange, or and so forth. You know how that works. And you get your sprinkles, and you go ahead and just come up. You get creative, but like to me, I like having a cookie party for the holidays. This time I wish I would have had my kids, but guess what? We deliver the cookies to my nephew. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.